Hey, Charles here from SimplyAV. Been doing a lot of golf videos. We had to go back to work today. So I wanted to talk about when customers think you can just pull floor to floor. Like, hey, this room's right above it. Can't you just pull the wire up to it? Here's the reason why we can't, and the reason why it does take skill. So this situation's a little different, but luckily we have it like this. So Blake, if you could zoom in over here, just give them a good idea when we move this insulation here. So this is what a regular floor looks like before drywall. This is the stud bay is what we call it, and should be 16 on center. So we're trying to get a wire down below. We have a data wire somewhere like that. We have a Cat 6 wire. We're trying to get down to all of our Apple TVs are going to be hardwired in this house. So we have pulling this wire from the structured panel. Anyhow, what I wanted to get at is when you're trying to pull from floor to floor, a little bit of luck is involved because you have to drill all the way through this stud bay to get inside of this area here. Then you have to be real careful and hope you're on the center of the top of the wall below us. In this case, we don't have to really, if you come over here and show them where you can't really get to because it's floored, you're drilling down, you need to examine, you need to get your flex bit on target, the center of that stud bay, and drill down. We're gonna go ahead and just drill here because we don't have to worry about that because we have the area here, and this should go right down. So let's show, we're gonna drill down into this room here. Get your drill down. And pop. Once you feel that pop, you're into that wall. And then what we can do is, if Blake, I'm gonna go grab that rod real quick. Ooh, sorry. Find rods, fishing rods at Home Depot, but they don't have the dexterity of the professional rods. You won't be able to do that. Some of them glow in the dark, some of them don't. The best company that has the fish rods like this is Labor Saving Devices, if you wanna look them up. So anyhow, now that I got the hole in the top of my stud bay wall, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get in position. I'm gonna get my rod into position. I'm gonna work it inside there. I feel that insulation, working it down. Now the only thing at this point you don't wanna do is hit what's called a block, because that means there's a 2x4 in between these walls and it lays flat and you won't be able to get past it. Totally change the dynamics of how difficult or easy this could be. But in this case, this guy, we got a little something. We got past it though. So we got past it. You know what? I'm guessing that's that other outlet, but we'll show you where we end up down below in the next video. Thanks for watching. So I went down to the next level. Now I have Blake moving that rod up and down. Listen to this. Okay, Blake, go ahead. Trying to put the microphone up to where you can hear it. But now, guess what? We're right inside the bay where we need to be. So we're right inside the wall bay. We're gonna put a 65 here. We'll extend that receptacle up, and now the TV is hardwired so they can stream all they want. We'll show you a final result here in a few seconds. And action. All right, so Blake's above. In order to cut any hole in the wall, you need 5 tools. You need your Labor Saving Devices template, pencil, your LV1, saw, stud finder. This case, not so much because I'm listening to him. Okay, go ahead, Blake. So most times you just really need to find out if you're on left or right side of the stud bay. And then when you mark that, you want to put your stud finder down because it's really easy to forget. Go ahead. All right. Yep, go ahead. All right, so you get your trace. Again, Labor Saving Devices is awesome. They give you a lot of cool tools that you can use. Not a lot of room for mistakes here. Now when you're cutting drywall, you want to cut like a stick. Just cut it right down, stick. You're not really pushing hard. You want to make sure you do your 2 short seams or your shorter cuts first. Do one of your last cuts long. I think I just hit the rod, so I think we're dead on here. For you experts out there, I know you already know how to do this, so please don't beat me up too bad if I'm not doing it how your grandpa showed you. Get that cut out. And a lot of times when you have a house like this that many future paths, you're going to save that for yourself. Oh, it is. And the wire is born. All right, I was so excited to show you how to do an RJ45. I completely forgot about we needed a keystone here. So you can see these actually have 2 rows. We have 2 rows. There's that A and B. See that? We're doing B. So it's going to start with that orange, white, orange. Hold that fitting right there. Get your orange, white, orange. Bam. Bam. You get your blues. Right there. You got your blue, white, blue. Get those, and then you got your browns over here. Got your brown, white, brown. Now, a lot of times on these fittings, they do not match up with any kind of, there's no rhyme or reason this way to put these on here sometimes. But you want it to look like that, nice and pretty, like that. And then we're gonna punch them down. So, whole different tool for this termination. This has a blade on it. You gotta go blade out. Takes a little while to get used to punching this thing. You can fight back sometimes. You never want to get that blade either through your finger. So then after you get them punched down, you want angle. I need a new blade here. Angle, angle, angle. You want to get that blade in there. And then those right off, nice and clean. The other side as well. Just give them a little more punch. In. And you'll find some wire is not as easy as others. So there's that. Got a good cut on there, nice and good. Get your back of your fitting right here. Face this part towards the wire. Clip that on. That is all done. Now, this is called an LV1. What does this do? This allows you to actually screw the plate cover to the wall. So after you get that inside, you'll see that all of these are labeled and they'll say up. Well, up means that the fitting will look like that when it goes in. And you'll see it's a clear, snaps into that back, and you'll hear it click. Then you put your excess wire in, you tighten that, and then bam, right to the wall. Be a nice pretty wall plate. That's it.